As a golf fan, moments like this honestly get me fired up and a little emotional at the same time. Because right now, the PGA Tour feels like it's standing at a crossroads. We're watching absolute greatness unfold every single week, but at the same time, there's this big question hanging in the air about what comes next for the tour and who's really ready to step into that spotlight. And that's why what happened recently really matters. Not because of trophies or highlights you've already seen, but because it gives us a glimpse into the future of the PGA Tour. The kind of future that could shape rivalries, redefine careers, and honestly change how fun this sport is to watch week after week. Something was said by people who've been there, who've lived this grind, and who know exactly what it takes to survive at the top out here. And when guys like that start talking about the next generation, you listen. Because they don't say things lightly. So before we break it all down, if you're a real PGA Tour fan like me, go ahead and tap that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. We're brand new and chasing our first 100 subscribers. And if you love honest fan-to-fan golf talk, you're in the right place. All right, now let's get into it. Because this story really sits at the heart of where the PGA Tour is right now. We're living in the era of Scottie Scheffler. There's no way around it. Week after week, tournament after tournament, he's setting a standard that feels relentless. And historically, when golf has one dominant force, the sport is always better when there are rivals pushing back. Think about Tiger Woods needing Phil Mickelson and Sergio Garcia. That tension, that pressure, that rivalry, that's what elevated everyone. Right now, everyone keeps asking the same thing. Who's going to consistently challenge Scottie? And here's the wild part. Early this season, the guy actually doing it hasn't been Rory McIlroy or Jon Rahm. It's been Chris Gotterup, 26 years old, 2 wins in his first 3 starts this PGA Tour season, and suddenly he's inside the top 5 in the official world golf ranking. That's not normal. That's superstar trajectory stuff. But what really caught my attention wasn't just who's winning right now, it was who veterans believe could be special down the road. 6-time PGA Tour winner Tony Finau alongside Tommy Fleetwood were asked about young talent. And both of them landed on the same 2 names. Not hype picks, not social media darlings, but 2 guys they've actually competed against. After facing them in TGL, Finau pointed straight at Neil Shipley and Luke Clanton and said, flat out, they're going to be special. And I love how real Finau was about it. He basically said, look, don't change anything. These guys already have great starts to their careers. The only thing they're missing is experience, and that comes with time. What stood out to him most was that this generation isn't scared. They're not afraid of the spotlight. They're not afraid to win. They actually want to be the guy. That matters a lot. Finau talked about how both Luke and Neil have the game to back it up, how they're good people, and how the most important advice he could give wasn't technical at all. It was about having the right people around you, the right voices guiding you when things get hard. That's veteran wisdom right there. Fleetwood echoed the same thing, and honestly, his take hit me. He talked about how dangerous it can be when young players start searching for something they think they lack, instead of protecting what already makes them great. He said they've already got so much: talent, passion, attitude, and the key is holding on to that fire. Because once that goes, it's hard to get back. And watching these guys, you can see exactly what he means. Now, here's where reality hits. Neil Shipley came onto everyone's radar when he played alongside Tiger Woods at Augusta National Golf Club as an amateur. That alone is pressure most golfers never experience. And he handled it. He made the cut at the Masters, finished tied for 53rd, and instantly felt like a guy who belonged. But his first full PGA Tour season? It's been rough. He missed the cut in his first 3 starts. That's humbling. The grind hits different when it's your job. He did show some progress at the WM Phoenix Open, making the cut and finishing tied for 68th, earning his first paycheck of the season. It's not flashy, but it's a step. Luke Clanton's road has been even tougher so far. Missed cuts at the Sony Open and the Farmers Insurance Open, then a withdrawal from the American Express. No momentum yet, no weekends played. And that wears on you mentally. And here's the part fans sometimes forget. Both of these guys are fighting for their futures. If they don't turn things around, retaining their PGA Tour cards by 2027 becomes a real concern. That's pressure. Real pressure. But this is why I'm not giving up on them. Not even close. When players like Finau and Fleetwood, guys who've lived the highs and lows, look at you and say you're going to be special, that's not charity. That's belief built from seeing something real. Talent, fire, mental toughness. This is the messy part of building stars. It's not linear. It's missed cuts, long flights, doubt, and learning how to fail in public. And honestly, that's what makes it worth watching. Because if even one of these guys figures it out, if they start clicking at the right time, suddenly the PGA Tour gets deeper, louder, and way more fun in the years ahead. And that's why I'll keep watching every start, every cut line, every bounce. Because the next big rivalry might already be right in front of us. It just hasn't fully arrived yet. If you enjoyed this kind of real, fan-to-fan PGA Tour talk, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, especially who you think could challenge Scotty next. And consider subscribing to PGA Tour Today. We're a brand new channel chasing our first 100 subscribers, built by fans who truly live this tour every week.